So I have once I have a Cappy, how are you such a great economist? Because I do not have opinions. I only go get the data and then I form my, I dare I say, facts from the data. I don't like, oh, would it be nice to like pay for everybody with not my money? I'm gonna go and create an entire, subfield in the liberal arts that rationalizes it. I don't do that. So I'm better than average economist. I'm like, what's the data say? Oh, here it is. So when I get accused of, oh, you made this mistake and you did it on purpose, I'm like, what are you talking? Like, there's one thing. Let me give you a little bit of free advice, life advice. As long as you're honest with yourself, then you know when the autists and the crazies and the fraudulence and it could just be an actual honest. You're like, well, yeah, I mean, I could have failed to carry the one, but if you look at a world without men, no, not that one. The book of numbers, I hired an actuary, like, hey, are the numbers right? Am I, because I wanted to be accurate. And I didn't really necessarily have an opinion about the data. Just the data turned out that way. My hunch was proven correct. So in the reviews of the book, my latest one, A World Without Men, someone said that I lied and that in my analysis of Nobel Peace Prize recipients, I think in the past 100 years, I got my notes here, that there were no female-only recipients of Nobel Prizes in the time. I think it was 100 years, maybe it was 50. No, I think it was only 50 years. So I'll go through it here. I'll go through my methodology and show you what ended up happening. And like, oh my God, he totally forgot about this girl. And I like ignored it because I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure I went through that. There was a website where you go through and lists all the Nobel Prize recipients. But sorry, one more qualification. I believe it's the sciences and medicine. I'm not doing literature or art or all the other bullshit fields where it's Mother Teresa that gets it and Arafat gets it. Barack Obama, no, fuck you. That's not an invention. So I stuck with real science. And so then I got an email from a reader, a fan. He says, "Hey, you're wrong about this Nobel Prize thing. And the point still stands. The vast majority of Nobel Prize awards that are important anyway went to the vast majority of men. But there is actually one Nobel Prize, I believe it was in chemistry, that was awarded to an all-female team." And he provided the link. And so now I look at the link. I'm like, okay, it's this gal and another guy called Emmanuel. I'm like, Emmanuel, that's a guy. Well, I click on the link. Emmanuel's a girl. That's the one. So, okay, Mr. Whoever it was, like, he's lying. How dare I guess Emmanuel was a guy? I was wrong. So for context, let me go read through the excerpt from the book. The second, more scientific method was to simply compile a list of men and women who have won Nobel Prizes over the past 50 years. Okay, in chemistry, physics, and medicine, literature and peace were ignored as they are not innovative. And since women are equal to men, they should be represented in equal numbers. And the whole premise here was like, I've heard nothing. I'm almost 50 years old. We've heard nothing about you girls, strong, independent, don't need no, look out, and like, all right, so 50 years you've been liberated. Let's see what you got. You got nothing. They do actually, except for the one team. Complicating this analysis, however, is that most Nobel Prizes are awarded to teams of innovators, not individual persons. So while it certainly does happen, a Nobel Prize is awarded to an individual, it is more often awarded to a team of people, some of which are co-ed. To account for this, the number of Nobel Prize winners were broken into three categories: sole male or all male teams, sole female or all female teams, mixed or co-ed teams. And the results were shocking. Of the 150 Nobel Prizes awarded in physics, chemistry, and medicine over the past 50 years, 136 were awarded to men or all male teams. 14 were awarded to co-ed teams or both men and women, while precisely 0 Nobel Prizes have been awarded to a sole female or all female team. So it was incorrect. 1. You sure showed me, everyone. Holy shit, my premise is out the window. 1 all-female team got a Nobel Prize, and it was in 2020. I believe it was in chemistry. And bravo to those women. They actually did it. But man, yeah, you it's not even trolls. It's like, oh my, ignore the whole rest of the book. This gets 1 star because there was a one time he didn't know Emmanuel was a woman. This childish, petty bullshit. I'm not. This is why I don't. This is why it's good just to like. I know I did my numbers right. What's wrong? What the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, oh no, you're just being purposely obtuse because you got sand in your vagina. Like, fuck off. So, okay, there's my correction. The number should read 136 were awarded to men or all male teams. Oh no, I have to take. No, it wasn't co-ed because there's 2 coeds. Yeah, 136 was awarded to men or all male teams. Only 13 were awarded to co-ed. And 1 Nobel Prize was awarded to an all-female team. So there you go. I guess the whole book is just completely pointless now. But I did want to stand. And it's because who names their daughter Emmanuel? Who does that? This is my daughter, Brett. I'm going to close that. By the way, link below is a link to A World Without Men, an analysis of an all-female economy. I don't believe I'll be getting a Nobel Prize in economics for it. And to be perfectly honest, if you gave me a Nobel Prize, they shove it up your ass. It means nothing. Hat clogs $2. Cappy is a true hero. Keeps the poor poor. No, I do not keep the poor poor. I have made more people rich who were poor, or at least got them out of poverty, than any Democrat in the world, because the Democrat hasn't gotten a single person out of poverty. Telling people the truth does get them out of poverty. I've closed more wage gaps between minorities and whites and women and men. I've gotten more minorities out of poverty than the Democrat Party ever did, because the Democrat Party's never gotten anyone out of poverty. Amazing what the truth will do. Can I find a man? Lose weight and learn to suck a dick and get rid of your nose piercing. Ah! Oh my God, she did. Oh my God, I found a man. Holy shit, it's a miracle. I'm fucking Jesus. What the fuck? I'm so tired of this child behavior of adults. Hey, you should eat your broccoli and not eat sugar all the time. Why do you hate the Jews? What are you talking about? Jesus. Nelson Rivera, 20 generous dollars. Just passed my CDL road test. Speaking of helping people, see? Here's some money, player. Down past your knees. Big dick player. Big dick baby. Congratulations, Nelson. That's good for you, man. You joined Alex Patino, the truck driving Latino agent in the field. Congratulations. That's good to hear. And Nonstop Dre. What broadcast would be without Nonstop Dre? $2. You should get an honorary PhD for orgasms per capita. I am not. Okay, I'll be deadly serious here. First, the last 2 books I have written, A World Without Men and The Book of Numbers, that is where the frontier of economics is. Not where it should be. I'm not even arguing where it should be. Okay, that's where it is. Economists don't know that because their heads are up their ass. Oh, interest rates. Oh my God, why aren't our theories working? Multiplier effect. And I'm like, oh shit. The men aren't going to work unless they're getting laid. Whoa, you can't say that. That's politically incorrect. Well, then the economics profession doesn't matter. God. And look, economists are mousy, nerdy type of people, and most of them are in academia, work for government. They got their hands tied behind their back. They can't say, hey, fat chicks are making the economy poor. How about you stop it with the affirmative action and the bigotry against men? How about that? How about we stop blaming them for all the world's problems? Have you thought of that? They can't say that. And so, oh my goodness. Oh, it's not the nail in the head. It's anything but the nail in the head. Am I right, Clark Metal committee people? Can't be the nail in the head. And I come along, I'm like, hey, it's the nail in the head. Look, the emperor's got no clothes. Hey, look, women are fat, men are demoralized. Who can figure that out? I'm a fucking genius. No, I just got a set of balls here. The Economist with Balls. That will be the name of my autobiography. The ballful Economist. Just like a pair of pants with a big nut sack just bulging out. But as I've said long ago, awards no longer mean anything in today's world. They don't. They really don't. Why can't I remember the Oscars? They don't mean anything. The Clark Medal, that doesn't mean anything. Your PhD, that doesn't mean anything. The Nobel Prize, unless it's in the sciences, obviously, it doesn't mean anything. And so these economists, you got to say fat chicks. I want to see. I bet you could go and search. Not joking. If there was like JSTOR or some kind of database where you could search all the academic papers of economists out there, throwing if you put in quotes fat chicks, you're never going to see it. It's not going to come up. Okay, have fun with that. But yeah, I don't need some stupid tin medal from a bunch of Marxist socialist hacks. So you did a good job economicsing. It's like, no, I'm the best. Because you all fucking suck. I'm not even that good. I am the best because you all suck. I don't need a fucking medal. I got more. The books I write are more interesting, more engaging, but above all else, they're much more practical for society. So I will go down as somewhat of a, name an account. Okay, there's Thomas Sowell. Yeah, I got it. Adam Smith, John Maynard Keynes. Okay, people would name me a modern economist. Name me one. Name it. And Paul Krugman, he's popular because he's popular because he's popular. He writes the things people like to hear. You name one coming up. Name somebody that's on the front lines like, hey, this is where you should throw your artillery fire. No, I got to take them out myself, and you're going to start shooting at me because I said fat chicks? Oh, maybe I'll join their team then. Nah, I'm just going to let you figure it out with your Keynesian stimulus because, $40 trillion in a welfare state wasn't enough. No, you can make it to 300% debt to GDP. Yeah, because some Marxist fuck of an academic came up with a formula that said so. So now all the Democrats are coming all over the pants and Congress. But God, we go 300% GDP. I came up with the chart that says so, see? Anyone who disagrees with me is a Nazi. Modern day economists, everybody. I got the switch right here. And continuing on, orgasms per capita. I know that was a joke, but there's actually way more validity to that measurement than not. And if I wanted to run with it, I probably could. I could probably go write another paper that'd be very interesting, more practical, but it ain't going to win no award. Get a lot of readers. It'd be brass tacks economics. But oh no, it would be too dirty for little academic government economists. They'd have to condemn. Look, any book not any book I've written, but most of them they'd have to condemn because it doesn't fit to their politics. Because they're not economists, they're politicians, they're whores. That's what most of them are. Oh my God, I couldn't believe that the housing crisis went down. Could it be all your economists were whores? Told you that housing would go up forever? Peter Schiff, he's not a bad economist. Well, he keeps getting gold wrong. It's because he underestimated the power of central banking. Is that it? Oh, maybe I should just click on the thing here. That'll make it easier. Rushil Patel, $2. It sucks for us young men. It does. I'm not going to lie. But once you realize the new rules, once you realize the reality that's going around there, Rushil, I apologize if I pronounced it wrong. At least you know, and then you can move on. And there's no more confusion, right? I think there is no happiness. You can't get long sustaining happiness. You can get contentment. In order to get contentment, you must know the truth. You must know reality. So you know what to expect. I got certain people in my life, I can't believe the immigrants are beating up the cops and they're letting them go. I'm like, oh, so I don't look too stupid going overseas looking for a place to buy property now, do I? I've long given up. Like, Why don't you people understand what I don't care if you understand what I'm trying to do. I don't care when your buildings are on fire because you voted Democrat the 98th time in a row, thinking this time it'd be dead. I don't care. Yet, oh, I don't understand why you're going overseas. I wonder if there were like some Jews back in 1936 in, Germany. Like, I can't understand, Herschel, why you're going to the United States. And all of a sudden, 1939, 38 rolls around. Oh, hey, Herschel, I heard you got a house over in New York. Can we come over? No. We know we made fun of you, but can we live off of you? You got money and shit, right? Can we live off of your labor? No. Or nine. Das ist nicht richtig. Ich habe mein Haus. Oh, speaking of which, Alex, not House or German, but another truck driver. Alex Patino, a truck driving Latino agent in the field, $5. Come on, Cappy. Nobody wants to hear the truth, especially fat chicks. I don't, then don't listen to me. Go. Not like there's not literally millions of people out there who will lie to you. You got Oprah, you got women's media, you got The View, you got the Democrat Party, you got mainstream media. If you don't like their lies, you can probably go to Fox News, get their lies. There's so many people willing to lie to you. The media companies will lie to you. The food companies will lie to you. The fashion companies will lie to you. Oh, you girls are beautiful if you get these $1,000 shoes. Yeah, no, you were this fat unfuckable pig before, but now that you got those shoes, you're hot. You go, girl. God Christ. Nonstop Dre, $2. $2 for my favorite black person. Hashtag Black History. Hey, is that coming up? Wait a minute. When is February Black History Month? Black History Month. It begins February 10th. Why? I'm confused. Why does it begin February 10th? Why does it just start February? Well, here, okay, Wikipedia says it's February 1st to March 1st. Why does this thing say it's February 10th? It is Black History Month. Sure, right. Why not? If Joe Biden's black. No, where was it? Bill Clinton that was black. Whatever. Dre, you're black. You can give me the official sign and make me an honorary black guy. Sure. Okay. Hey, how you guys doing? Could you imagine that? Black History Month. And our keynote speaker is Aaron Clary. And we're like, who this? And here I am. Hey, what's going on? No, it's all right. Dre said I'm black. How you guys doing? Yeah. Yeah, white people. Am I right? Sure, whatever. Yeah, okay. All right. I'll see you guys later. Toodles.